too. I took a shower at 4:15, and I felt good for 2 minutes, and then sweating again. Oh my God,
Yes.
it's really bad. You know, when I first came to Acapulco 3 years ago, it was hot. It was hot, but not like this. It's it's like it's like hotter these days. It's hotter. I don't know. It's difficult. You know, global warming is real.
You want to
Um,
you say
what'd you say?
here's algo. Do you want to back?
Yeah. Yes, 100%. I want to go back. Um, and Yasmin, it's because life over there is different. You know, it's different. Everything in the United States is better. Everything except the food. You know, Mexican food is like the best food in the world. Literally, we have so much variety. We have tamales, we have tacos, we have mole, enchiladas, ceviche. We have a lot of variety. And the United States, they have those things. They have tacos, enchiladas, but it's not the same. It's not the same because over there people wash their hands, so it's not the same. And but
Yes,
that's the only thing. Yes, that's the only thing. But I'm
when
telling you,
my
yes, me.
when my best friend uh, stayed in the United States, she take a picture of your taco. It look very ugly.
Yes, over
It's
there.
like a taco dorado, but I, it's no.
Yeah,
He don't like. He doesn't like this.
yeah, over there they have like American tacos. It's like a big tostada, and it's like
Yes.
this. And inside it has beef like ground beef, and then like cheese and lettuce and sour cream, maybe tomatoes. It's really bad, but I like one thing. Those they're called hard shell tacos because they're hard and it's a shell, like a turtle shell. And but they have over there this thing called, I'm gonna put it in the chat, Doritos Locos Tacos.
Yes,
Doritos Locos Tacos.
yes, I remember that.
Yes, she showed you a picture.
Yes,
That is good.
and I was eat carne de puerco, and I take a picture.
Oh yeah.
He missed the food, Mexican food.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I well, I don't know. Over there, life is easy. Can you imagine going outside and 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, just to walk because you are stressed, you want to walk, and you don't worry. You don't worry about anything. Of course, some areas are dangerous. Obviously, some areas are dangerous, but um, there are more safe areas than dangerous areas. And here, there are more dangerous areas than safe areas. I don't know. If you go to the United States, I know you will like it if you work. If you visit, you will like it more. But to work, it'll be good because you get paid. You get paid really good, and you have air conditioning in your house. But anyways, Yasmin, remember this week we have the exam Thursday. All right, so let's get started. Did you do the homework or
Yes.
not? All right, well let's check it then. How is Alejandra?
She's fine.
That's good.
She rests today.
Was today off?
Yes.
All right. Lesson C. She was telling me. What was she telling you? Can you read the instructions, Yasmin?
Read these reports of conversation, rewrite the underlined sentences as report speech using past continuous reporting verbs.
All right. So remember this lesson was funny because we don't shift back the verbs. The verbs stay the same. The only thing that we add is the past continuous reporting verbs. Was telling me, was saying. So what do you have for number 2, Yasmin? She said it doesn't pay much. She?
She's saying it doesn't.
Excellent. She was saying it doesn't pay much. And number 3, a coworker of mine told me our boss just won the lottery.
A coworker was telling me
Our boss just won the lottery. Okay, and number 4, my coworker says she won 5,000.
my coworker was saying
My coworker was saying she won 5,000. So hopefully she might buy us lunch today. Yasmin, if you won 5,000 pesos, would you buy lunch for your coworkers?
5,000 pesos.
Yeah. If you won, like maybe you played the lottery and you won 5,000 pesos, would you pay for the lunch of your coworkers? Or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Yes. All right, number 5. My friend told me she needs a new car.
My friend telling was telling
Was telling
me she needs a new car.
all right. And number 6, she said that she might lose her job if she late again.
She said she was saying
She was saying.
that she might lose her job.
And number 7,
I was telling you or here
him.
him what to do while I'm on vacation.
All right. Okay, Yasmin, now I want you to read all of this to me. using the past continuous reporting speech.
It's to me. It's not with me.
What do you mean?
You say you read it with to me.
Read it to me. Okay, so to me is you, to me. With me is together. Okay, but I'm not reading, only you. Okay, so please read all these stories to me.
I was talking with my neighbor yesterday. She was telling me about her son. He's planning to do some community work for a few years. She was saying it doesn't pay much, but he thinks it'll be a good experience anyway.
Excellent.
A
Number 3?
coworker was telling me our boss just won the lottery. Lottery?
Yeah, lottery.
I can't believe it. She never buys lottery tickets, but she bought one on impulse and she won my working.
Oh, my coworker, sorry.
My co-working was saying she won 5,000 pesos. Hopefully, she might buy is lunch today.
Bias.
My friend was telling me she needs a new car. It's always breaking down and she been late to work 5 times this month. She was saying that she might lose her job. I was talking to my brother on the phone last night. I was telling him what to do while on vacation. She thought he's going to feed my cat and water my plants, and I told him where things were.
Okay, excellent, excellent. And well, Yasmin, you know, there is not much I can say about the last lesson. It's pretty easy, you know. The only thing you have to do is, well, just put saying. Yes, we're saying, we're saying, was telling me, and were telling me. Let's see who is here. Who is here? Ismailito is here. All right. So this only works for conversations, you know. If you have a conversation with somebody, you want to report some things, you can use this. Okay. But if you hear a question or read a question or hear a statement and read a statement, then just remember to shift back. You know what shift back is. Present to the past, past perfect. And this helps give the sentence life, you know, because we're talking about the past, so we need to change everything back a little bit, right? And well, the lesson for today is to finish lesson C. All right. So open your book to page 91. Ismael, welcome. Oh, Yasmin, did you know that Rihanna has her new, how can I call it? She has a new skincare line. You know how in Mexico we have Neutrogena and other things to take care of your skin. Rihanna has, I think it's called Fenty Skincare or something like that. She's a good businesswoman. She has a lot of businesses. She has makeup, lingerie, and now skincare. I don't know. I feel like maybe one day she's going to make a movie or something. She's a very smart woman. Smart person.
That she's
Retired.
retired to music.
She doesn't make any more music? So I didn't know that. I thought she was like taking a break. All right. So the objective for today is to quote information. To quote information. And this is going to be a fast lesson. So maybe we'll have time to review some of the things that'll come on the test. All right. Okay, Ismael, can you read number 2, strategy plus, please?
Okay. Variables. Quoting information. When you quote information you've heard, use this expression to identify the source.
Okay. Well, first, this word is pronounced quoting, and this is quote. Okay, so quote is when you use those things, right? When you copy what a person says and you give them credit, you know. AMLO said, me canso ganso. Barack Obama said, there will be change. Donald Trump said, make America great again. And we are giving credit to the person, even though we are copying. And that is quote, no? We can use this right here. As Maggie said, and Maggie is just an example. You can use other names too. As Yasmin said, as Andres said, as Fernando said. Ismael told me, Ismael was telling me, Ismael was saying, and according to Jackie Chan. And you can use these when you know who said it. When you know who said it. All right. And you know who said it because maybe you read it or you heard it, and you heard the person say it, you saw the person say it. Okay. But what about the things that you don't know? You don't know who said it. You can use, oops. Use these when you can't identify the source. Okay. You can say apparently, I was told, they say, evidently, I've heard, I read. Okay. Can you repeat after me? Apparently.
Apparently,
I was told.
I was told.
They say.
They say.
Evidently.
Evidently.
I've heard and I've read.
I've heard. I've read.
All right. Well, um, group work. Ask and answer the questions. Use the expressions above in your answers if you need to talk about what you've heard or read. Okay. Now, the purpose of this activity is so you can try to use this information. Okay, is to try to use this information to quote. So, number one, who's the richest person in the world? Who's the richest person in the world? You can say something like, according to Forbes, according to Forbes, or maybe my dad said, da da da. Try to use those things in your answers. All right. I can say this. According to Forbes, Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, is the richest person in the world. Okay. Or maybe somebody says, my dad said Bill Gates is the richest person in the world. Okay. And you give your information and things that you know. Okay. It's only you two, Yasmin and Ismail. So let's see. I want you to practice this conversation. Don't ask me any questions. All right. And since I don't want you to ask me any questions, let me tell you this word. You remember average. Average is like the middle number. How much does the average wedding cost these days? Okay. Now, please do not answer with I don't know. I don't know is a horrible answer. If you don't know, pretend like you know. Uh, Apparently they cost 50,000 pesos or something like that. I heard the wedding cost da da da. Oh, well, my mother told me that a DJ is 2,000 pesos. I don't know. But pretend like you know. Ismail, are you ready? Yasmin, are you
Mm,
ready? All right, excellent. Use these things right here in your answers. All right. Have a conversation for 10 minutes. Okay. Ismail, ask many questions. Yasmin, you ask many questions too, so you can continue the conversation. Please begin.
who's the richest person in the world?
That according to Forbes, Carlos Slim is the richest person in the world. Wait. Um, who is the rich person in the world? Right?
I've read Jeff Bezos is the most richer person in the world.
How
How
much
much does the
the
average?
average waiting cost these days?
Mm, I've heard 30,000 for a wedding. How much does the average wedding cost these days?
I read 3,000 pesos.
What's the best way to pay for college?
I my dad say to pay with money alone and to be punctual in the what is the best way to pay for college? No, sí, no lo sé.
Why I don't hear nothing?
What is the best way to pay for college? What is the quickest way to make a million dollars? Million
Teacher, what is quickest?
Fastest.
Eh?
Fastest.
Fastest.
Like the flash.
Apparently to work.
Okay.
What's the what's the quickest way to make $1 million?
My cousin said start a bank.
What's the a good way to save money?
I read to to keep track the money. I don't know.
How?
To keep track the to keep track the money.
Okay.
What
What's
in
the most expensive thing you think you'll ever buy?
according to, I can say my name according to Yasmin,
According to myself.
to myself, the iPhone. It's not necessary to me. What's good way to save money?
Um, um, my mom says saving the big bank. No, you?
Okay.
What is the most expensive thing you think you've ever bought?
A house, I think.
A house?
Yeah.
Future? You live forever with your parents? Do
Oh,
you
Yasmin,
live?
I don't think you understand the question. What's the most expensive thing you think you will ever buy? Not never, ever. Ever means that one time. What is the most expensive thing you'll ever buy? He says his house. Well, his house is number one most expensive thing ever.
House too.
Your house too? Okay. See, I know you said iPhone, so I was like, I don't know, iPhone. What about her house, her car, her baby? So I see now. I see. You thought that I said never, right?
Okay.
Never. You
Yes.
you you never want to buy an iPhone?
No.
Okay, okay. You don't like iPhones?
Yes, but it's not necessary for me and it's expensive.
Yeah. How much is your phone?
5,000.
This one too? 5,000?
Yes.
Yeah. Used.
Where did you buy?
Facebook Marketplace. Yeah.
What?
New? New? Nah, new is too expensive. Really, really expensive. This thing new is like 15,000. But I will never buy a new phone. So I got it for 4,500. And everything's good.
It's good price, but sometimes it's very dangerous to buy a thing
Yes, yes.
in
In Mexico City, I lost 17,000 pesos buying cell phones. You remember I used to buy cell phones in Mexico City? I lost 17,000 one day in Plaza de la Tecnología. They they estafation. So
yeah.
it's really dangerous, but it's fun. It's fun because you learn.
My dad, he bought a watch. It's in segunda también. How do you say segunda mano?
A used watch.
I use watch. And he he had inside a mosca that he hacía girar las manillas.
Really?
Yes, he bought
Oh my,
in Toluca, in La
oh,
Pulga.
wow. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. Was it an expensive watch or it was
No,
like normal
no,
price?
no. Not about this money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I hate when it happens. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Well, Yasmin, if you ever want an iPhone, we can buy one for 5,000, 6,000 pesos, okay? Tell me and I will help you because I know I know the people and stuff.
You have the business.
Yes, yes. But with you, no profit. If I pay 4,500, you pay 4,500. If I
Uh-huh.
pay 5,000, you pay 5,000.
I say the same to my customers.
Oh my gosh, but you're a liar. Not
I
me.
could, you are a good liar, teacher. I remember that.
Nice, nice. Okay. Three, speaking naturally, finished and unfinished ideas. Ismail, can you read the instructions, please?
Um, say speaking naturally, finished and unfinished ideas. So was telling me about your finished idea or unfinished idea.
The instructions, man.
Okay. A. No.
Yes.
Okay. Listen and repeat the sentence above. Notice how the intonation falls and to show the speaker has finished an idea and rises to show there is more to say.
Yes, yes. And well, now let's begin. Um, Listen to the audio and repeat after the audio.
Speaking naturally. Finished and unfinished ideas. C. Now listen to the full extract and check your answers. 1.
Oh, that is not the correct audio. YouTube has failed me again. Please just listen and repeat after me. It pays really well.
It pays really well.
It pays really well.
It pays really well.
Okay, so the difference between it pays really well and it pays really well is that this right here is incomplete, or as it says in the instructions, it is unfinished. Okay. Sometimes this happens, you know, you're telling your friend a list. Oh, I like the colors red, blue, purple. It goes up because it's not finished. But if I say I like the color red, it goes down. I like the color red. I like the colors red, blue, purple. Now, for us, you know, us Mexicans, this is easy because we have it in Spanish. But in some countries, in some languages, they don't do this. And that's why they have it right here in this lesson. But that's not a problem. Anyways, let's continue to the next exercise. Exercise B. Please get your pencil
Page 91.
ready.
3. Speaking naturally. Finished and unfinished ideas. B. Listen. Which of these sentences are finished ideas? Which sound unfinished? Write F or U. 1.
Bob was telling me about his new job.
Is that finished or unfinished?
Okay.
Down, finished, up, unfinished. Yeah, I'll play it again. Here you go.
1.
Bob was telling me about his new job.
Finish.
It is finished. Okay. Very good. Number 2. Ismael, number 2 is for you.
2,
He's been waiting tables at a restaurant?
Is that finished or unfinished?
Finish.
I'm finished. Okay. Are you sure? Let's listen to it one more time.
2,
He's been waiting tables at a restaurant?
Yeah, finish. No.
Finished. At a restaurant. At a restaurant.
Finish.
3,
He was saying the restaurant? He's been waiting tables at a restaurant?
It is definitely unfinished. He's been waiting tables at a restaurant. Let's see, number 3. He was saying the tips were great.
3,
He was saying the tips were great.
That one's easy. What is it?
Finish.
Finished. Okay. Number 4.
4,
He's been investing all his tips in stocks?
Finish.
Finished. And number 5.
5,
It all seems a little risky to me.
That one is confusing. One more time.
It all seems a little risky to me.
Finish.
Unfinished. Yeah. And number 6.
For Ismael.
For Ismael.
6,
I hope it pays off for him in the end.
Ismael?
Finish.
Did you say finished or unfinished?
Unfinished.
Hey, my friend, it is finished. Let me explain why. Here, listen to it one more time. Remember, if it goes down, it is finished.
6,
I hope it pays off for him in the end.
It's finished. I hope it pays off for him at the end. Now, I hope it pays off for him at the end and da-da-da and da-da-da. It would be different. But it's good. It works. We're happy. Well, Yasmin, how old were you when you got your first job?
14.
14.
Yes.
Yes. What was your first job? Thank you. What was your first job?
My aunt sells food and I help here.
Okay. The bolillo con relleno.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool, that's cool. All right. And Ismael, have you ever worked?
No.
No? Would you like to work?
No.
Same. Me neither, man. All right. Well, I want you to put on your thinking caps and we're going to think. Do you see these questions at the bottom? What are some good ways to make money? how important is it to have a well-paying job? Which jobs pay well, which don't? Okay, I want you to take 2 minutes to write down some ideas for these answers. Okay, make sure you have ideas for every question. You don't need to write answers, but maybe have like some ideas, some notes that can help you with this, because we're going to discuss it as a group. All right. I will also write some things. So please, I ask you to do the same. Write some notes for these questions. You have 2 minutes. Well, we are about to do this thing called a collaborative task. With this collaborative task, we need to be very good about asking our partners for their opinions. Okay, asking our partners for their opinions. There are many different ways you can do this. You can say, "What do you think, Ismael?" Or, "What do you think, Yasmin?" What's your opinion on that, Yasmin? With an accent. What's your opinion on that, Yasmin? Okay. And those are some easy ways to collaborate. You know, it's important to ask our partners for their opinions. Okay, and this is a good way to ask. So we're gonna begin with one question, and then everybody gives an answer. Okay, maybe like a triangle. Boom, boom, boom. Yasmin, what are some good ways to make money?
Make a business like a bar. We have a lot of drums in Acapulco.
That's true. That's true.
But we have a lot of bars.
Yeah, so it's saturated, right? The bar business is saturated.
What do you think?
Ismael, what do you think?
You can get a gift,
Why?
or you can sell in things that you have in your house.
Okay.
Several.
Like my brother and my sister. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And what I wrote, some good ways to make money are to sell things on Facebook. Um, you know, things that people need, like cell phones, maybe clothes. Electronics right now are really, really popular. So if, for example, if you can order 50 headphones from China for 50 pesos each headphone, and you sell it for 100, it's good money. It's good money. For me, I used to go to Mexico City. I will buy the iPhones for 5,000 and sell them in Acapulco for 6,000, 6,500. and 2 cell phones every week. It's good to buy some tacos. And also you can promote businesses. If you have a lot of followers on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, then you can promote businesses. One of my friends, she has 90,000 followers on TikTok. And on Instagram, she has 20,000. So, businesses in Acapulco pay her to promote the business. They say, hey, I will give you 3,000 pesos if you wear this shirt and put it on your Instagram and put the link of my website. Or they tell her, hey, come eat at my restaurant, take some pictures, and you can eat for free. So it's really good if you have a lot of followers on social networking sites. Another thing you can do right now, especially with the coronavirus, is to offer sanitization services. All you need to do is buy a compressor or a pump, and you can spray the house with sanitizer or sanitizing liquids. The compressor, it costs like 3,000 pesos, and the liquid, I don't know, it's like 300 pesos for 100 liters. And you can offer the businesses to your neighbors, to people in the city, and you charge pretty good. You can say 200 pesos for one house or 300 pesos for a big house. One of my neighbors started that business. They bought a compressor and they bought a gun, and they have a lot of bottles to sanitize, and they sanitize your house for 300, 400 pesos. And every day, 4 or 5 houses. It's a really good business, really, really good business, because the sanitizer is cheap. 300 pesos for 100 liters. It's very cheap. You make your investment, you make it maybe in 2 or 3 days, and everything else is profit. It's cool. But let's go to the next question. How important is it to have a well-paying job, Yasmin?
It's very important because you make money, and after you make a lot of money, and after you can make a business,
You can
then
start a business.
then you don't have to work a lot of in the future.
You have to work a lot in the future. That's good.
What do you think, Ismael? What is your opinion on that, Ismael?
Very good, Yasmin.
Of what?
Ismail, where are you, man?
I'm here. I don't have battery.
We're discussing this question.
The second question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. For example, when you have a salary, how do you say salary?
Salary.
Salary. When you have a good salary, you can wait for more options, and you have this salary assurance. safe.
Okay. Okay, now Ismael, don't stop. Don't stop, man. Don't just give your
Huh?
answer. Remember, this is a collaborative task. You need to continue.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think?
Which job very well? What is your opinion, Jackie? Jackie, Jasmine?
Jackie.
It's his sister. It's his sister.
Opinion about that? I can hear clear, but
Which jobs pay well?
I think it's a excellent idea.
What? No, which job pay well?
Which job? I don't have idea.
Well, I can help you with that question. The jobs that pay well are marketing, medicine, construction, and salespersons. Of course, if you are a salesperson that receives commissions, if you don't receive commissions, then it's not good. Um, but what do you think, Yasmin? Which jobs do you think pay well?
From my experience, the salesperson for commission.
Commissions, right? And it's very important. And what do you think, Ismail?
For example, here I see the medicine
Yes.
and works like like you have some construction, planning things, or yeah, marketing.
Yeah, YouTubers, maybe one day. Uh, and which jobs don't pay well? Ismail?
For example, for profession or for office only.
Anything. Which jobs don't pay well?
How do you say limpio parabrisas?
Oh, yes, yes. Um, windshield cleaners?
Uh-huh. And how do you say limosneros?
Man, but those aren't jobs. That's not a job.
Yeah, for this person is a job.
Panhandling.
And for profession is like a, professor in all the schools, like in elementary school and like that.
Yeah, they don't pay well. That's true. That's very true. Ismail, you're forgetting something, man.
What? What?
You're forgetting something.
Psychology?
No, remember this is a collaborative task, man.
Okay, what is your opinion, this man?
It's a recamarista. How do you say recamarista?
Housekeeping, housekeeper.
Housekeeper.
Maybe. when I was 18 years old, I was a housekeeper, but not in a hotel, in a motel. And yes, the pay was bad, but sometimes you find drugs, sometimes you find money, sometimes you find jewelry.
The toilet, right?
Yes. And well, if you find drugs, it's good. You can sell the drugs or give it to your friend to sell the drugs and he gives you the money. But yeah, housekeeping is really, really bad, especially here in Mexico. For poor ladies and poor gentlemen. All right. Well, remember guys, when I tell you to work in pairs or in groups, it's important to ask these questions, man. Okay? It's important to ask those questions because if you don't ask these questions, you sound like a robot. Remember, you need to collaborate. What do you think, Ismael? What's your opinion on that? Ask your partner for their opinion. Tell them to give you suggestions. Do you have any suggestions, Yasmin? Okay, what do you think, Yasmin? All right. Do you agree with me, Yasmin? What's your take on that? You know, ask those things so you can have better group activities and stuff like that, okay? Well, it's 5:50. We're finished with the lesson, and I think we're gonna end the class a little early today because I had to get ready for this new course at 6. But tell me, what did you learn today, Ismael?
Mm, a new strategy for conversations.
Okay, new strategy for conversation. That's good. Yasmin, how about you? What did you learn?
When finished, the conversation on my when finished.
When you finish the conversation or not? What do you mean by that? Yasmin, what do you mean by that?
I don't know.
You said when to finish the conversation and when not?
Yeah. In
Oh,
the listening.
okay. When the ideas are finished and unfinished. Okay, okay. Yes, that's good. And it's going to help us a lot in the future, right? Well, Yasmin and Ismail, thank you for coming to the class. Please do your homework. It is page 71 in the workbook. And if you have time, please watch a movie or show in English. All right? Okay, have a good evening, guys.
You